right, you are welcome again. Please, there is something we are going to be coming across while we'll be solving limit. Okay, we'll be coming across some expression having square roots. Okay, be coming across of some expressions having square roots, and then we will have this square root to be required to perform conjugate operation. Okay, so I want to take this video particularly to explain this conjugate operation, so that while we'll be solving, we'll not be explaining over and over again. All right, because in our solvings we may be skipping some steps. So those steps that we may skip, that are the steps I want to explain in this video now. Okay, so pay attention and get it clearly. For example, you have something like square root of x plus 2 minus 3, and then you want to perform a conjugate operation. So conjugate operation simply means multiply this by almost the same thing, but just change the sign that is in between the two terms. So, this expression, square root of x plus 2 minus 3, this is two terms here. We are having square root of x plus 2 and then 3. So what is separating these two terms is what? Minus. So in conjugate operation, we are going to multiply it by square root of x plus 2 plus 3. That is the conjugate. You understand? The first one, the original one that was given to you was square root of x plus 2 minus 3. And then the one you multiply it with will give you square root of x plus 2 plus 3. Okay? Is that clear now? Now, okay, let's go. So if you want to perform this operation, this is how it will look like. You have square root of x plus 2 minus 3 in bracket, square root of x plus 2 plus 3 in bracket. Okay? Now, look at this. We are going to say square root of x plus 2 multiplied by square root of x plus 2 in the other bracket. Then you keep it. You also say square root of x plus 2 multiplied by the 3 plus 3 in the other bracket. Then you keep it. You say minus 3 in the first bracket multiply by square root of x plus 2 in the second bracket. And then you also say minus 3 multiply by plus 3 in the other bracket. Then you perform the operation and then you have your answer. Okay, now let's do it. We are going to have square root of x plus 2 multiply by square root of x plus 2, which is the second bracket, okay, plus square root of x plus 2 multiply by 3, okay. Then we'll have, this is minus 3 times square root of x plus 2. We give you minus 3 times square root of x plus 2, okay. Now we'll have minus 3 times plus 3, okay. Now look at it. Let's perform the operation. We have square root of x plus 2 times square root of x plus 2. How are we going to do it? In the laws of indices, we have just finished treating indices, okay? So, we are treated some things in indices, alright? Now, look at what this simply means. You discover that square root of x plus 2 is the same as saying x plus 2 in bracket raised to power 1 all over 2. Is it not the same? It is the same. Now we have times x plus 2 in bracket square raised to power 1 all over 2. Okay? Now in indices, since they are the same, so and then the multiplication sign is in between them. Then take their exponent and add them together, since you are having multiplication sign. Take their exponent and add them together, okay? So in doing so, we're going to have x plus 2 raised to power 1 all over 2 plus 1 all over 2. So 1 all over 2 plus 1 all over 2, or the same as saying half plus half, is equal to what? 1. Then we'll have x plus 2 in bracket raised to power 1 is the same as x plus 2. Okay? Now let's go again. We have square root of x plus 2 times 3 minus 3 times square root of x plus 2. You discover that if you look closely, you discover that this is two things. This is the same thing, but one is having negative and one is having positive, okay? So they can go away. All right, if you're just having plus this minus this, it will give you 0. Okay, now let's go. That means this I've cancelled and go. Then we have minus 3 times 3. It will give us minus 9. Now what we have here now, after performing this operation, we have x plus 2 minus 9. Okay, x plus 2 minus 9. Now let me show you something. When you have the operation square root of x plus 2 minus 3 in bracket multiplied by square root of x plus 2 plus 3, so you just simply pick the value under square root, the numbers under the square root. What are the number under the square root? X plus 2. Now pick that number, that is 1, and then the other number we have minus 3, okay, then times the other number there, that is plus 3. It will give you what? Minus 9. So you pick the number under your square root and then multiply the second one by the other one. All right, that is multiply minus 3 times 3. Okay, so it will give you x plus 2 in bracket minus 9. You understand what I'm saying? So when you are being given an operation like this to perform, you simply pick x plus 2 and then minus 3 times 3. It will give you minus 9. So we are having x plus 2 minus 9. Okay, so when you open the bracket to give you x plus 2 minus 9, you have 2 minus 9, it will give you 7. Alright, please don't be confused. Listen to this over and all over again, alright, until you get it. Thank you very much. Let's continue with the conjugate operations, or some of the operations that will require conjugate. Some of the problems and limits that will require conjugate operation. Now let's go.